An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of Vasolflux and Vasolflux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the plaque out.
Black Box Production. Black Box Production.
I don't really know who 1090 is. Wasn't really up on who Blicky was, but enough people done put it in my DM to where I've been trying to piece it together. And I wasn't even gonna put the images up here because they were just so disrespectful that I'm not finna be putting it up and be too like part of promoting that when I'm not even really up on these cats. But these dudes done went to the extreme with the publicly disrespecting the deceased, cuz it's not like they are dissing like ops that they not familiar with. They get down, they caliber. They like is teasing and taunting niggas that's like that they know get down. It's like, I guess this is what the mind frame of yesteryear spawned. The amount of not giving a that perhaps was possessed by us was not even, we weren't even capable to pass down the amount that we had. So without that amount, they didn't even have that to build on, and they don't give a it's like these cats is living full speed toward I want to die. Like, I want to take somebody on the way out too. It's not like they saying they just want to die. But this dude that went to a cat graveyard, a gravesite, and took pictures, like flamed up, disrespecting his the boy Blicky grave. Then I seen where they sent me, he was making shirts saying rotten piss to the boy with his picture on it and selling them. It's like, ooh, we. And I'm not going to sit up here. It's ignorant. And I'm not passing judgment calling it ignorant. Like, a lot of the activity that I have been a part of wasn't ignorant as well. But I have now realized that there's a degree to the ignorance of the activity even. And even when I thought, you know, that I had seen an extreme, these young boys are showing us something that I never would have dreamed would have been true. And it's like, it's one thing for social media to be a beast and have some young fools out here on one and then putting it on blast. It's another thing for you to be a young fool out here on one and to be famous and to be a public figure and still be comfortable being out here conducting yourself in such a fashion. It kind of shocked me that the boy Offset chimed in and said some to the effect of like, you know, that type of he just said something that made me think like, man, don't you see what's going on around the industry, bro? They gaffling niggas for just being affiliated with that type of conversation. Anything happened to that boy 1090, from my understanding, the boy Casanova, in the indictment and the charges they got against him, there's 3 Vladimir interviews used in compiling that case. So I say that to say the powers that be are not above, beyond, or below going to social media, utilizing content from there to build a case against you. So you'll never, ever, 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 ever hear me on the internet or see me on the internet posting any form, type of a threat to anyone. That is just like, seem like that should be rule 1 for internet self-safety and etiquette 101. It's like nobody should have to tell you that on my mama. But I guess, because, I mean, the point don't got to be proven. Don't let your trigger fingers turn into Twitter fingers. Or don't prove that your alleged trigger fingers are only Twitter fingers. There's no need to implicate yourself digitally and leave a footprint of your implication, especially if you really about it. I know it's another culture. These niggas do make their threats and publicly and still go after their man, but I don't know. I just think you gotta be a little wiser. The affairs is already up in your wife's business. Now you on here making posts that could be considered as threats, man. Affairs that twist you up, not just one way, not just 2 ways, but 97 ways on my mama.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits. Check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late. Tell them run the payment. Executive decisions. Check the balance. Time to monetize the talents. I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune. 111 days. Loco for my days. 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
We gon' live it. Damn, cuz I had the mic on the whole time. My bad. That fly getting on my nerves. I know that shit was like muffled, huh? I had the mic on. I didn't realize that. Probably would have seen it. I had these dark ass glasses on.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.